Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
And brand new Jack Daniels 10-year-old.
Some Tennessee whiskey. Woo, Lynchburg style. We're going to test it.
Jack Daniels age statement style. All right, this has been out for a couple months. Just showed up here. This is batch 1, Jack Daniels 10-year-old. I was a little disappointed. I was hoping for barrel proof.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Daniels.
Well,
it's not.
I know.
It's
well,
45?
Yes, it's 48.5.
48.5.
48.5.
Right.
It's got the square bottle like the Jack Daniels. We call it the double barrel. It's a single barrel proof, which if you haven't tried it, don't, because I want more of it on the shelf for me, okay? That's how good it is. If you were surprised by Jack Daniels, try that double barrel, single barrel. I just messed it up. Single barrel proof. We call it the double
single barrel proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me rinse I forgot to rinse out my glass here. I'm going to rinse it. I did say glass. Oh, wow. Hello.
That's not much. These glasses are
They are.
a little smaller than Glencairn's.
That's what I tell myself when I'm drinking alone at home.
You betcha.
I got to pour a little more. These are tiny. Hold on. So, I have sent many a person down the Jack Daniels trail based on the other one I referenced. So, I'm very curious about this one. And I love this 48.5% ABV. So,
I think years ago, Jack Daniels maybe used to put an age statement on their whiskey. Or
and I think
some of their
everybody
whiskey.
did. Yeah, everybody, hey, throw it on there. I have a vague memory, let's just say high schoolish age. I had a buddy in the early 90s who was actually out of the Air Force. He was the only guy. He was like the slightly older dude that drank Jack and Coke. And he would show up to a party with a 6-pack of Coke and a bottle of Jack. And we all thought he was hardcore.
Yeah, well,
and I vaguely,
it's funny because
I vaguely remember. I thought it even said 12 on it. I thought, damn, his whiskey bottle has a year on. Year as 12. Look at that guy. That guy's crazy. He'd been in Minot, North Dakota in the Air Force. He said if you spit, it froze before it hit the ground. Sorry, it's an old memory.
A blast of cherry ash.
And furniture polish. I get a cherry. I get the char, which is I think what ash, and then I had what smelled like the good smell of furniture polish, like that. What's the gold something? What's the furniture polish called? Gold something.
I know Pledge.
Yeah, that's okay. But then there's like
Gold Standard.
It's something gold.
Bond.
It's something gold. Put it in the comments. That's what that has, that little hit on there. It makes everything look slightly wet, but rich.
Some cinnamons, some
That's
oak.
it. That's what that is.
Cinnamons?
And that too.
Oh.
But it's that gold something. I almost said bond. That's a powder.
Nice nose coming out of the glass. I like the 48.5.
Excuse me. Just got that cherry. Wow, and a nice vanilla stick. Boy, that's got a good nose.
I sampled this. Nice palate too. Surprised me. Sweet. That cherry ash comes through. Not cherry mash, like the cherry mash candy. It was like the cherry cream filling with the chocolate around it. Almost
Okay,
like
like
that.
a cordial.
No, there was a cherry. I think that's what it was called. Was cherry mash
Okay.
years ago, 70s,
Huh.
maybe early 80s.
Through 10 summers.
Oak.
It says limited release on it. I was curious. So, a lot of Tennessee whiskey will use the Lincoln County method. Is that the ash I'm picking up? Is that maple charcoal?
Be my guess. Well, you said some well, yeah.
Some.
There's
Not all, 'cause there's
Pritchard's
yes.
is grandfathered.
They don't do it.
They don't. But I think
That's like
now
a legal standard.
if you call it Tennessee whiskey, it has to be charcoal maple. It has to do the Lincoln County process.
Except for Pritchard's.
I really like the mouthfeel on this. It surprised me that 10 years, I think, is really paying off here. I like the 48%. It's rich. It's sweet.
I almost get like a mint
I would agree with that.
in the finish. It's like a effervescent mint. It's almost, I get an astringency, which means dry. It's almost too ashy for me, though. I feel like I'm getting ash and dirt.
But you like peat.
I love peat. But this one, we'll see. Let me try a little water in it.
Nice, almost maybe a little even bit of a cherry peanut there. Salted cherry peanut. Never had one, but...
Something's hit me a little weird with this one. And it's in the finish. It's like it's like the morning after fire pit, and I'm having to clean out the ash. And it's in New Mexico, and the air is dry. It's a dry New Mexican ash pit. I don't know if I don't dislike it. Let me see what the water here. Let me see.
Characteristically, I would say it's almost a little bit more Dickel-ish. Think Dickel. Generally, I don't get as much of the maple charcoal filter on Jack Daniels as I do Dickel.
Now, I love putting the ish on stuff. I don't know if I'd ever put it on Dickel.
Yeah, no, I've debated that, but
Dicklish.
it happened.
It's like ticklish.
Dickel-ish. To me, Dickel has a little bit more that Lincoln County process showing in it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like this is more along those lines.
Well, and we've had
Is
like
that-
3 Dickel reviews lately. We've been heavy with the Dickel.
Yep,
So,
we did. We did the 8-year bourbon,
yep. We had the 15,
we had a 15 single
and then
barrel,
what was the one?
and then the bottled
That's
in bond.
That's right.
The new. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think there's a little bit more char here
Yeah.
than we're used to on Jack, and especially that single barrel proof.
Yeah.
It doesn't show as much. It's showing more here. Maybe that's because it's brought down to 48. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe. I don't know. It's turning me off a little bit because I'll even tell folks, go back and try the, what is it, the Jack Daniels number 7, the old number 7. I find that not bad at all. I actually thought I was going to hate it once, and I think we got it as a bottom shelf kind of thing or something. And I was like, well, this isn't bad. I remembered it from my 20s, and I was like, eeh. This, though, is a bit too ashy for me. It's a dry ash.
I like it. I'm ready to score it.
So I'm using, Scott's won me over. Everything now starts at an 80. Solid B. This is, again, my palate. Hits things differently. 84. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
91.
What?
91.
Okay, it's your palate. That ash,
Yeah.
I get a dry dirt ash. Now, I don't dislike it, but even in the finish, it still rolls as like a clay, dry ash. And I think I'm looking for the sweeter side of the Jack, and I'm not picking it up at all. So,
I think the sweet is in there. I think, yeah.
I was hoping the water would do something good.
Little bit of oak in there from the 10 years, a little bit of ash, a little bit of cherry chocolate sweetness. Good. It's good. $70.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of this on the shelf. I don't. Ugh. Yee.
Looking ye ought to be lower than 84 then.
Well, it's not a bad. This is my palate again, so there's nothing wrong with it. I I saw 10-year, I saw square bottle, and I thought the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, which I'm flat out in love with. I love it. I recommend it all the time with warnings that it's so high proof that it can scare junior whiskey drinkers away. Yeah. Oh, look at the bottle's even a step up. Bottle's fancier. Hold on. I gotta cleanse. Because
glass?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna So
the single barrel
look at
proof.
that.
We did a 16 bottle
Yeah.
blind barrel proof bourbon shootout.
Yes, we did.
We threw Jack Daniels in there just for
Piss people off. They'd be like, "You can't do that. That's Tennessee whiskey." We did it anyway.
yeah.
And what did it do?
It was blind. It was 16 bottles. We had all kinds of barrel proof bourbons in there. All of them.
This thing was kicking
It
everything. It
won.
was beating people around. Yeah,
It
it was
won.
like swinging a bat with nails in it. That's what it was. It was just whooping. So I'm going to give the caveat that I kind of was expecting a slightly toned down version of this. It's totally different. If you like a dry, burnt ash dirt, that's your call right there.
You like a dry ash burnt.
No, I don't.
dirt.
I like tobacco.
If that had Ardbeg on it, you'd love it.
No, I would. So this Bowmore. Bowmore is also an Isla. I like some Bowmore, but not most. It's a peat that doesn't hit me right. Bowmore. This is not in my.
All right, we'll try the barrel proof here. Let's move on.
God, that. That's unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about. You get a powerful punch. You get a sweet aftertaste. The barrel chars in there without it being clay dirt. Woo! And how much is this?
70.
And this. I bought this. I want to say
Yeah,
this is
it's
59.
actually same. It used to be at my maybe
Yeah.
it still is at 60 to 70 probably. This one's not 10 years. 10 years. 10 years.
Yeah. All right. Normally we would plug. You can get coins. You can get merch. Go to scotch-dummies.com. You can go to Patreon if you like us going, You can support for as little as $1 a show.
Yep.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.
Dummies.